We need another tagline, Patrick. I need another tagline.
DogFoodTown LUNCH. Time for a hunch.
Well, I guess that's the one then, right?
That's about it.
All right. Howdy, Dog Food Townies. Welcome to the Human Galaxy. I am Nathan Lee Granofsky, and I am again joined today for the second time by my good friend Patrick Trelawny. Go ahead and say... Oh, sorry, Pat.
No, that's fine. Hey, how you doing, everybody? I'm thrilled to be back on the show again. Almost mesmerized because, I mean, growing up, Nathan was an idol to me because, you know, his hair just flowed wildly, crazily, curlily. And I loved it. And I loved him playing guitar, playing with Shapiro. And that kind of, he just had a gravitational pull on me. And it's great to be here. It's great to have that mean something.
For a minute there, I thought you were talking about my days as a statue street performer. When I was literally...
Can't see you having enough patience to do that. You're too fidgety. You need to be doing something. You need to be pacing the sidewalk.
Maybe that's why I'm so fidgety, because I've had enough of sitting still, you know, for hours and hours on end. For the entertainment of others, of course. But the entertainment got a little too serious, though, for me. I actually spray painted just a sheet. Put a sheet over myself. Threw it over my head. You know, kind of like a...
Amazing.
So really, you could just see my feet. Maybe I have always been fidgety, because you couldn't really tell what I was doing under the sheet. Like, every once in a while, I'd move my arms ever so slightly, because you couldn't really see it happening.
I bet sometimes people actually thought you were doing the dirty while you were under the sheet.
There were a few women that crawled up under the sheet with me. Nothing happened.
Well, actually, I was talking about masturbation, but that's great right there.
No, I wasn't. I couldn't move enough to, because I really like to. No, I'm. There were a few people that crawled up under the sheet with me just to see what was going on at that point. Yeah. You know, they saw that I was a human being, but a lot of people didn't have the guts to do that. But yeah, there was these kids, or what I assume were kids because of what people told me later, because I couldn't really see through the sheet, that would come by and bow down and worship.
You have got to be kidding me. I had no idea about this at all. None of your friends even told me about it.
Well, I try to not. I mean, this is the first time I'm actually sharing it. Basically because I felt bad, because the cult actually still exists. But apparently members would come and worship me, but then there were some people that had seen up under the sheet, and these kids would stand up and yell, and one lady actually got cut pretty severely by a you know those plastic Tootsie Pop sticks?
Yeah, the sticks. Yeah,
the plastic Tootsie Pop sticks.
Yeah,
this lady got stabbed with one of those.
Jesus,
It almost took her eye out. Apparently, almost took her eye out. I couldn't see anything, but I almost took her eye out. Scratched the bridge of her nose, like right underneath of her eye. And
I didn't know that was such a versatile candy. You know, you could use it for enjoyment
the kid had
or
sucked
destruction.
The kid had chewed it into a shiv.
That's not even something you can see in a video game these days, even though. You know.
No, you can't. They haven't gotten that detailed yet in their programming, for sure.
Just imagine a video game where you could use absolutely anything as a weapon.
Right.
Turn anything.
Yeah. But you'd have to chew on it first. So it would definitely be sort of an RPG.
Oh my God, I love RPG games. Don't even get me started on RPG games, because I will play those things all day, all night. It's video games. Come on. It's 2016. The quality of these, it's really, it's a dark thing that's happening. I mean, you know, I talked to grandparents and grandmothers and uncles and aunts, and they just never thought, well, some of them thought that it would actually come to this point where we would be treated as if we were caged animals that, you know, that just have to growl to get out of their cage, you know?
Hold on a second. Let's wait for the barking to stop. You struck a nerve, Patrick. You struck a nerve. Yeah, so anyway, there's this kids cult. And they are trapped. They are in a cage. They have been trapped, and it's my fault. I stood up there for weeks on end and somehow inadvertently created this cult that it's not even called anything clever. It's just called Kids Cult. Wow. Speaking of which, we are about to enter our new segment that we started last week, where we invent. It's
either invent or reinvent.
Band names.
As you might have caught on to the previous episode that we aired, that some of the names that we come up with are free for the picking.
Yep, free picking.
And some of the names have already been taken, have already been picked in the field of flowers, which is music.
That's right. So what we do is we
got it.
Come up with band names off the top of our heads, type them into Bandcamp, see if they're a real band, and if they are, we listen to them and react to them. But there are some rules. Once we listen and we react, we can only say nice things. Because I'm tired of being cynical. I'm tired of acting jaded. I want to find something about it that I can appreciate and gravitate to that.
Yeah, we are half glass empty people who are trying to keep that glass half full. So
I say we can take it a little bit further than that. I'd like to say that when the glass is full, the glass is full. When the glass is empty, it's full of air.
There you go.
All right, welcome to DogFoodTown LUNCH's That Damn Randamn Band Segment. Speaking of Kids Cult, Kids Cult.
There you go. First choice of the day.
kidscult.bandcamp.com. Pressing enter. And we've got something here. Kids Cult from Los Angeles, California. These were posted January 1st, 2016. It's just demos by Kids Cult. We have 3 songs. I can't. My eyesight's terrible. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. Are you annoyed with me?
Only slightly, but it'll be all right.
All right. So we've got 3 songs here. Should we just listen to the top?
Take it from the top.
All right. This is Stare at the Ground by Kids Cult. All right, that's a minute. That's a minute of Stare at the Ground by Kids Cult. I'm smiling.
Yeah, that was impressive. The things that we've been stumbling upon ever since this show began is surprising me because it's actually listenable to me, and I'm a very jaded person, just like Nathan. Mm-hmm. You know. So that was great. I adored it. I like when it slowed down.
I like the change up there. That was that.
Yeah.
You know, I was nodding back and forth when it first started.
Isn't that called a bridge?
It could be also called a breakdown. Now, we haven't listened to the whole song. We only have enough time to listen to 1 minute of each at maximum, really. Yeah. So no, that was fun. I mean, definitely inspired. Mac DeMarco inspired.
Oh yeah.
Listening,
of course.
You know. Slacker lounge rock.
Slacker lounge rock. That's a good idea because I was talking to my friend the other day, and Mac DeMarco. You know, he's great. I love Mac DeMarco, but there's a lot of songs in his repertoire that sound kind of the same.
Mm-hmm. He's got a definitive style for sure.
Yeah.
And people are adopting that now.
Yeah.
Pretty heavily.
They are.
All right, that was Kids Cult. Stare at the ground. I don't see them being a part of the Kids Cult that I accidentally started. They don't say anything about it. I mean, do you think these kids are actually part of the Kids Cult?
No, I think they are trying to be something they are not. Their imagination is running amok, and their parents probably want them home right now because they're probably out late.
Well, the kids in the Kids Cult definitely aren't out late. Like, they have strict guidelines about that stuff.
Huh.
How about?
I think we should talk about something serious.
What sincere thing did you want to discuss?
You ever get the feeling that there is something on the way? You know, every once in a while you get goosebumps. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere. You won't be listening to music. You'll just get a tingling sensation all up and down your body.
Are you talking about like a package? Like ordering something online?
No, I'm talking about something catastrophical, philosophical, metaphysical, intrinsical.
Let's try that. How would you spell that? Intrinsical.
Intrinsical, ENTRISICAL. Intrinsical.
Intrinsical.bandcamp.com. Nope.
There
is no.
That's not surprising at all. How about?
I don't think there is no band nor word. There is not a band nor word. Intrinsical.
How about intrinsical?
Intrinsic.
Cool. Intrinsic cool, like cool.
Okay, intrinsic cool. Nope.
Okay.
I think you should put that one under your hat. It's free pickings, but I got a feeling that
intrinsic
cool.
Yeah, intrinsical.
There's
like
something
song,
there.
Maybe
there's something there for shibs.
Was there ever another band called Tall Boy? Remember that?
There was another band called Tall Boy, but we can try it. The reason why he said, "Is there another band called Tall Boy?" is because we were running under Tall Boy for one show. That was that one show we played after we reacquainted ourselves with one another.
That's right.
We reacquainted ourselves with one another. I gave you a microphone. I picked up a guitar. I was just off the top of your head. There came the words, and I had this instantaneous connection to what you were saying and the way that you presented yourself. Maybe 45 minutes into our just back and forth, I got a text message asking if I wanted to play a show that weekend, which was in 2 days. And I asked Patrick, "Hey, you want to play a show?"
It was magical.
It was magical. You got up there and you did it. You did it.
Yeah.
And that was Tall Boy. That was the beginning and the end of Tall Boy.
God. Okay. So I was pretty nervous. Actually, I had brought a girl that I had not yet slept with, but was planning on to after the show.
Planning on to.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I get on stage. I do the act. There was only about 5 or 6 people at the bar, and that was about it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, give or take. And we tried our best. We got through it. It was mostly improvisational lyrics that I was coming up with. We did do the Children of the Revolution. You won't fool the children of the revolution.
We did do that. T-Rex. Yeah.
And after the show, guess what? I got laid. Even though, like, I'd never really put myself in that kind of situation before. Am I just tooting my own horn? What's going on here?
I think it's deserved.
Okay, anyway.
I just pretty much handed you a microphone and said, "Here, talking to this."
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, we were in front of people.
That's right.
And there was no energy in the room. There was a girl that I knew sitting in the corner reading a book. You know?
Yeah, trying to have a quiet night out while we're trying to make some noise out of nothing. A beat machine, for God's sake.
Speaking of beats, this is Tall Boy from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And his little bio is a tall-ass 17-year-old making beats.
17, that's fresh.
So we've got 3 here. We've got Strange Reflections, Infinity Plus 1 EP.
I'm going to do Strange Reflections because I like to see what people are up to henceforth.
He actually has his songs broken up into bars. The first song is the same song as the second song, but the first song is 2x8 bar verses. And the second song has 2x16 bar verses. And of course the second song is longer. Let's listen to the shorter version. This is Strange Reflections by Tall Boy.
Okay.
Tall Boy.
Only good, right?
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, he's good at what he's doing. There is a market for that. If he finds a nice...
If it's not quite there, where can it go?
It's not quite there because there's not a rapper.
But
with that, go to the underground hip-hop places. Be kind of like a scout. Scout out someone that catches your eye and your ear when rap battles are going down. Go forth and onward into the hip-hop generation because that is what is hot. That is what is new. And this 17-year-old tall guy from Toronto can do that. There's plenty of rappers in Toronto. Toronto, cities in Canada, are a hotbed of different cultures making beats on their home computer. And I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart.
My brain is soggy today. I got a sog brain.
Well, good luck with that.
Let's talk about something else.
.bandcamp.com.
Something Else is a band from London.
London.
From London.
Okay, there is a lot of talent that comes out of London.
Yeah.
Like the Beatles.
I don't think the Beatles came from London, but they did come from...
No, I'm pretty sure they came from London. The Beatles definitely came from London because they played...
I think the Beatles came through London.
They played at the Upstairs Club.
In London?
Yeah, that's where they got famous. That's where the guy met him, Brian Epstein.
No,
his name was Brian Epsilon. He came in to the Upstairs Tavern Club. I think that's what it was called.
Oh, right. The Upper Tavern Club.
The Upper Tavern Club. And he watched this 5-piece band playing their hearts out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he told them that they can't wear the suits anymore. They have to put them in leather jackets.
Right.
To make money because that's what, see, this is what...
Yeah,
I know my things.
So I was. And can you name all the Beatles? All 5 of them? You've got Adam, Philip, Jerry. These last 2 I can't remember. I can never remember.
That's a different band.
It is?
No. Okay. So the
Beatles.
This is how the
can
history
you name all
works.
5 of the Beatles?
Okay. George Harrison was the first one to start the Beatles. He wanted to start a band because he knew the song Raunchy. He didn't know any other songs, but he just knew if he knew Raunchy that he could do anything he wanted.
Right.
So, being in the bar one night in London, England.
Upper Tavern Club.
No, this was a different club.
Oh.
He was in the pub.
Oh, right, the pub.
The pub. And, okay, I'm really trying to remember my facts here, but George Harrison met Paul McCartney in the club, in the pub. And he said, I don't know you, but you're pretty. And I think that you should be a singer of our band. So a little along down the line, they were just a 2-piece band. And they played different places. And then all of a sudden, here comes John Lennon wearing his fancy glasses and long hair. And, he's just hippied out. He's pretty skinny from heroin addiction at the time. And they're like, this guy needs a break. You know what I mean? And plus, he had this Japanese girlfriend by his side, Yoko. What's her face?
Uno,
Yoko Uno. Yes, you got that right. And
I always remember that for some reason.
yeah, they all got together. Their first drummer, though, this is where it gets tricky. The first drummer that they had was a guy named Ringo Starr.
Okay.
And
That sounds like a fake. That sounds like a stage name.
yeah, he wasn't cutting it anymore, so they replaced him with what was his name? Bill?
Yeah. Was it Bill or Billy?
I don't know. Something like this. You know, I gotta go on Wikipedia again and do my research.
Okay.
Because I think
we have something else. Now somethingelse.bandcamp.com. The band name is not Something Else. The band name is Something Else Under the Volcano, and this album is called Under the Volcano. We're gonna listen to the first track off of Under the Volcano, which is entitled Under the Volcano Number 1. This is Something Else Under the Volcano Number 1. I am definitely going. I am definitely going to be listening to that while I do house chores later.
Yeah,
I just can't wait to. I can't wait to sway and groove while I'm scrubbing the dishes.
Reminds me a little bit of Miles Davis's "Bitches Brew."
In that first minute, you already get a taste of it. You already get a taste in your mouth. I like that.
Yeah.
You know. They do have a little bio here: instrumental, free, improv, space, earth music. It's two people, it seems like, Sheila and Louise. Sheila on drums. You know what we should do? We should just rip through some names. Just tear through them. Name something quick. Go.
Dark Egg.
Darkegg.bandcamp.com. Nothing.
Wild Geese.
Wildgeese.band. Nope. No Wild Geese.
Hold on, I got something. Chick Magnet.
Chick Magnet. Doesn't exist.
Jesus Christ.
Did you figure out the last two members of the Beatles yet? We've got three. We've got George Harrison, Paul McCartney, John Lennon. We have Billy.
No. God.
We already got rid of Ringo.
Barry Gibbs,
and he was on drums.
Barry Gibbs was on drums.
And the fifth was the flautist?
The flutist?
I think it's flout.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I have no talent.
Patrick, lean in here. Come on, get back in here. See, the thing is that I feel like you have a lot. I know that you have a lot of talent. I've seen your talent, your boldness, your showmanship. You just gotta spend time with it. You gotta tell your body that you like it in order for it to know that it can do it.
I do like it. I like it a lot. I like it too much. I dream about it.
I mean, and that's what's got to happen.
I want to be heard, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard having a voice inside you that wants to scream out so loud that the dragons of Parthenium hear you.
Parthenium. Where's that?
Then again, this kind of project is almost making me more jaded because I realize how many talented people there are that nobody's ever going to care about. But they're close friends.
Right.
And it saddens me. Oh my God, I just came up with the best band name ever.
Okay.
And I'm sure it hasn't been used. Chariot Tubman. Huh?
That's pretty good. Nope. Let's try one. We'll try to get one more.
Stepson.
Stepson.bandcamp.com. All right. Stepson has a 2011 EP. They are from Indianapolis, Indiana.
God. That's a desolate state.
This came out June 3rd, 2011, and is their most recent and only release. This song is called Disconnected by Stepson. I like his voice. I was not expecting that at all.
It's all that they got a lot of built up intensity from living in a place like Indiana. I've been to Indiana. I stayed in a hotel at night during the coldness of that place, and the wind blowing, you can hear it through the hotel walls. And I swore to God my bed moved while I was sitting watching TV. And I am never going back to Indiana because I feel like every single structure there has been has enclosed some kind of spirit, and I am just not going there ever again. Indiana, off my list. Already been there. No more. And that band is a brave band. For dude.
Okay, go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Try going to Indiana once. Anybody who's listening to this, if anybody is interested in traveling to the phenomena, which is Indiana, anybody who is going to Indiana better bring a ghost calculator, because there is some high quality spirits roaming around that joint.
Thank you, Patrick, for being here with us today.
Thanks again.
This has been DogFoodTown Lunch, episode 5. I'm Nathan Lee Granofsky. I was joined today by Patrick Trelawny.
Where was I for the first 3 episodes?